Okay, good afternoon everybody and welcome to another 12 o'clock 10-minute abs session. Hope you guys are all doing well. I've had a good morning, productive one despite the lure of the sunshine out there. So for today what we're going to do is we're going to do a few different variations on the hollow rock or hollow hold. Many of you will have seen some options of this in the gym. It's a challenging exercise, it's really going to work the core. But it is a really beneficial one, and one of the things I like about it the most is it's super back friendly. Okay, really good and comfortable on the back. Probably the only part of the body it's going to be comfortable on. Everything else is going to be working pretty hard, but done right, this is a fantastic piece of back friendly core work. Okay, so why have I got banana here? This is the kind of shape that we want to have you in for a hollow rock or a hollow hold. Okay. So people quite often ask me, how do I know if I'm doing this right? It's not the most natural feeling exercise in the world. If you consider that to be your aspiration in all holds, what we want to do is have the lower back be like the only point of contact on the floor. Okay, so there's loads of different variations on this. The simplest would be with the knees bent and the arms at the side and the shoulders up off the floor. Okay, so when we do our holds throughout this little session, if that's what you can manage, if you're new to it or you find it tough, this is your go-to. Okay, this is still really challenging. You can hear in my voice how much the core is engaged, just like that. So there are obviously ways to progress from that. If that's not challenging enough for you, the next option is to have the legs out and the arms at the side. The straighter, the longer, the pointier the legs, the more challenging it's going to be. Okay, and then we can start to use the arms as well to lengthen levers. Hands overhead. It's the most challenging of them all. Okay, right. So now that you know about the different versions of it, we'll start to work through in terms of difficulty. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is just a simple hollow rock hold. Okay, so we're going to hold whichever version of that you're able to do. You'll do this 4 times. I'm going to hold 10 seconds each time. Okay, so I've got a timer going here. We're coming up to a minute, which is handy. So we will start in now. Okay, so if that's where you're at, that's fine. I'm going to go overhead, and really it should just be the lower back that's flat on the floor. Okay, think banana. It should only be one point of contact, and that's 10 seconds. Okay, for a bit of a break, bit of a rest, maybe let your head down, relax, let the back move about before we go again. Okay, so we'll give it 5 seconds, 2, 1, and another 10-second hold. Really suck that lower back down onto the floor. Okay, great stuff. That's your second of 4, guys, okay? So move stuff around, make sure you're loosening off. Obviously it's really working this anterior core, so we want to make sure that feels comfortable. Okay, right, 5 seconds and we'll go again for our third of 4 hollow rock holds. Okay, let's go. There we go. Right, okay, so 10 seconds doesn't sound like a long time, but you might already be feeling that a little bit. So make sure you're moving the core muscles about in between. Fantastic. As I say, for the anterior core, actually also works down into the hip flexors and even the quads as well, so you're getting a really good workout here. Okay, 3 seconds, we'll go again. 2, 1, okay, 10 seconds. Remember, you can have the knees bent if this is too much for you and you're losing form. There we go, right. Excellent. Okay, so you've already done 40 seconds of hollow holds, which is pretty decent in its first place. So where we rest, the next one we're going to start to develop into a hollow rock. Okay, now give these ones a go. It requires a bit more control, a little bit more engagement in the core. So again, we've got the fall back. If that's too much for you or you don't feel that you're getting the form right, then obviously you can go back to the holds. Now the rocks are going to go for about 5 seconds, so holders out there, if you can just hold for that same time, those 5 rocks, it takes us rockers to get those 5 done. So when we rock, what we're going to do is hold the same position, but we're just going to slightly change the balance of our weight. Okay, so we're trying to sort of slightly round the shoulders, bring yourself upright,
but we're not trying to do a sit up. We don't want to change the position of the arm, of the legs to the torso too much. It's just a slight, subtle change of balance. So let's give that a go. We're going to go for 5 rocks. If you were struggling with the arms over, by all means bring the hands to the side this time. This is a bit more challenging, okay? So 5 rocks, our first of 4 rounds. Let's get in position. Okay, if you're going to hold guys, what we do are rocks, okay? So the heels shouldn't touch the floor. You're not doing a full sit up. There we go, right. That's 5 rocks. Holders can let go now. So you've probably noticed that's a little bit more challenging and it requires a bit more control as well. Again, think banana. If you're not sure whether you're doing this right, think how does a banana rock back and forth? It's smooth, you know, it's not like that, it's not clunk clunk. So if you're hitting the back off the floor, then you probably lost a little bit of the control, so make it a bit easier for you, for yourself. And make sure it's a little bit of a smoother transition, okay? Right, let's go for another 5 rocks. Holders, if you're ready to go, we will give it your time. So, rocking now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Right, good stuff. Awesome work, guys. That's 2 rounds of 4, okay? So we will take a little bit of a breather here, get that torso moving. Yeah, as I mentioned before, really back friendly, these exercises. It's a really nice, it posteriorly tilts your pelvis, which you might hear people describe occasionally. It's something which is very good to just learn about how to do. It's very safe and very friendly. Right, okay, so another 5 rocks. If you guys are holding, then you're going to wait for us to finish rocking before you let go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, there we go. Right, okay. Whew. Good stuff, guys. You're doing great here. This is not an easy exercise either if you weren't sat in the bright sunshine. It's a challenging one, this. So we've got 1 more round to go. 2 more rounds to go. So another set of hollow rocks. Let's go for these now. 1, 2, 5. There we go. Right. Nice going. So I was beginning to feel it a little bit there. I don't know if you noticed. My back had begun to flatten ever so slightly, which is just taking the smooth rock out of it. So just doubled down, sucked the belly down, and really rounded the lower back. Okay, 1 more set of these. And then you'll be happy to know we're going to finish on a little bit of a game. Well, maybe you will, maybe you won't. Wait and see what it's like. Right, 1 more set of hollow rocks, guys. 4 and 5. Ah, there we go. Awesome stuff. Right. Good job. Have a little bit of a breather, guys, now while I just quickly explain to you what we're going to do for our last bit now. Again, if hollow holds is where you're at in terms of your progression, stick with those for now. When you hear me say rest, or when you hear me say rock rather, on the next exercise, I want you just to take that as your cue to rest, okay? When I say hold, you're going to hold. When I say rest, when I say rock, you're going to rest, okay? So for those of you who are up for something a little bit more challenging, we're going to do what's known as hollow rock clocks. So we're going to use, either you can just use your arms for this, or if you've got a couple of little mini weights about, or even just a couple of tins of soup or plum tomatoes in this case, or a water bottle, these all work perfectly well. What we're going to do is have 1 in each hand, okay, and we're going to start off in this position, okay, so if you can see that, you've got 1 arm out at 3 o'clock, you've got 1 arm overhead, okay. So from that position, we're going to do 5 rocks, then we're going to we'll hold first for 5 seconds, then we'll do 5 rocks. Then we're going to move to 2 o'clock, so that's 3 o'clock, that's 2 o'clock, okay? Then we'll do 5 more rocks, and then we're finally going to finish up here at 12 o'clock and do 5 more rocks, okay? So when I say hold, those of you who are out there, holding, you'll hold, and when I say rock, you'll rest, Okay, well let's get cracking, we'll see how we go. So, one arm out at 3 o'clock. Again, you can do this with just your arms if you don't have a weight. Okay, rock position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to rock now. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, rest. Okay. Right, up to 2 o'clock, guys. Holders, you're going to hold when I say hold. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 rocks. 5. Right, and rest. Whew, good job, guys. So when you've got this arm out at the side, we've got a lot of anti-rotational movement going on here as well as just the anti-extension or keeping the back flat. So it's a bit more challenging. Now we're going to go both hands overhead. Okay, so holders ready to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rock. 2, 4, 5. Oh. Woo. Awesome. Right, good job, guys. We have completed one round. All we're going to do now is do exactly the same on the opposite arm. Right, okay. Have a bit of a breather. Move the torso about, a little bit of a twisting, a bit of extension. Right, okay. You guys are ready? We will get on to the opposite side now. So, right arm overhead, left arm out to the side at 3 o'clock. So we're going to go for 5-second hold first of all, guys, and then 5 rocks. When I say rocks, holders, you're just going to relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and relax. Woo! Oh, feeling it now, I tell you. Okay. Right, okay, we're going to 2 o'clock and overhead, okay? Let's try and keep those positions. So 5-second hold starts now. And 5 rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy. Woo. And rest. Right guys, we've got one left. One last movement. Both arms overhead, whether you've got weights in your hands or you've just got your hands over your head, either way, you're going to find this challenging. So just do the best effort you can do. It's a great finish this. You've done really well so far, so let's finish strong. Okay, let's go. 5 seconds hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 rocks. Oh, woo. Oh, awesome stuff, guys. Oh, a challenging little workout that, I'm sure you'll agree. Hope we feel alright and that you've enjoyed it. 10 minutes, quick abs blast, get on with your day. Have a great Friday everyone, enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers.